close your eyes and relax. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Feel the breath as it enters your nose and as it comes back out again. Feel your body relax with every breath you take. I'd like you now to take a deep breath and feel the breath as it travels down your throat and into your lungs. Feel your chest as it expands and then as it contracts. Feel the breath travel down into your stomach. Feel it travel out along your shoulders and down along your arms. Feel it travel down along your legs, all the way down to your feet, out along your arms, all the way out to your hands. Feel the energy in the palms of your hands and on the soles of your feet. Feel how peaceful it is, how quiet it is. Feel how amazing your spirit and your body both are. And as you simply focus on your breathing, I'm going to invite forward the archangels to join us. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Shamuel, and I ask that they hold the space for us, no matter where you are. I'm also going to invite forward your guardian angels, and I'm going to ask that they stand behind you and wrap their loving wings around you. All you need to do is simply breathe in and out. If there is anything specific that you need help with, you are welcome to ask the archangels to help you. But just give it a wee thought and then let it go. Trust that they will deal with it for you. And I want you to imagine there's a beautiful rainbow bubble in the center of the room. It's every colour you could ever imagine, and it's the most beautiful shades of them all. And this bubble represents all the archangels. And if there's anybody in your life or that you've come across who you feel needs some help from the archangels, you are welcome to imagine them stepping into that bubble, or you can imagine their name in there, or just simply send a thought to them. But just remember, if you feel any resistance, that's okay. They may not wish to receive any help, and we need to respect that. So just simply give them a thought and let it go. Trust that the archangels will deal with it in the best way that they can, for the greatest and highest good of all involved. And I want you to imagine now that you're in a beautiful garden. You can feel the heat of the sun on your cheeks. There's just a soft, gentle breeze keeping you at the perfect temperature. You can feel the grass under your feet. And I want you to listen for a moment. Listen and see what you can hear. Do you hear birds? Animals? Perhaps you hear the gentle breeze rustling the leaves. Do you hear any voices? And I want you to have a look around the garden now. And I want you to see if you can see where you heard the sounds from. Can you see the birds, the animals, or perhaps even the children? And I'd like you to look now. Look at the plants. Look at the trees. Look at any of the walls or wooden structures that are in this garden. Look at how beautiful the world around you is. And I'd like you to listen again now. Can you hear the water? I want you to have a look. Can you see the little river that's running through the garden? Or perhaps if you can hear it now, you would like to walk towards the river. And I want you to stop at the river's edge and have a look in. You can see the beautiful reflection of the sun. Can you also see your reflection? I'd like you to look a little past your reflection now. What do you see in the water? Can you see stones, sand? Perhaps there's some plants. What about fish? Or maybe there's frogs. What can you see at the river's edge? And what can you hear now? Can you hear anything extra that you didn't hear before, that you can see at the water's edge? And I'd like you to look to the left now. And you'll see there are a little row of pebbles. And they're all different colours, every colour of the rainbow. And I would like you to pick each colour up as I say it and throw it into the water. We're going to start with the red. So just pick it up, hold it in your hand for a moment, and then drop it in the water. Next, we're going to take the orange stone. We're going to do the same. We're going to pick it up, hold it for a moment, and then drop it in the water. Next is the yellow stone. Again, we're going to pick it up, hold it for a moment, and then drop it in the water. And next we have the green stone. Again, pick it up, hold it for a moment, and then drop it in the water. Now we're going to do the same with the blue stone. Pick it up, hold it for a moment, and then drop it in the water. Now we're going to pick up the purple stone. We're going to hold it for a moment, and then we're going to drop it in the water. And finally, we're going to pick up the white stone. Again, we're going to hold it for a moment, and then we're going to drop it in the water. And I want you to have a look now at all those beautiful stones that you've just dropped into the water and all their lovely colours. And I'd like you to take a deep breath. Now we're going to leave the stones behind and start to make our way along the river. Just slowly and gently, enjoying the feeling of the grass under our feet, the heat of the sun on our cheeks, and the cool, gentle breeze, just keeping us at the perfect temperature. I'd like you to take a moment to acknowledge how peaceful this feels, how at peace you are. And as you make your way along the riverbank, you'll notice there is somebody fishing just a little bit off. And I want you to make your way to the fisherman. When you reach him, I'd like you to have a look in his basket and see how many fish he's caught. Take a moment to say hello to him and ask him if there's anything he'd like to tell you, if there's anything you need to know. when he is finished, I want you to thank him for any information he may have shared with you. And I'd like you to make your way along the bank further. A little further along, you'll notice there is a stone bridge where you can cross the river to the other side. And at the other side of the river there is a beautiful wee old cottage. And I'd like you to make your way across that bridge. And as you get to the house, I want you to take a moment. And I'd like you to think of somebody you know who is in spirit that you would like to talk to. And when you are ready, I would like you to put your hand on the front door and step inside the wee old cottage, where you will find your loved one sitting at a table with a big pot of tea or coffee, whatever you prefer, and perhaps even some pastries and biscuits. I'm going to leave you there for a few moments. You can have a conversation with your loved one, or simply sit and drink some tea or some coffee, or even some water, whatever you like. And I will let you know when it's time to return. It's almost time for you to return, so take a moment to finish up any conversations you may be having, or to take the opportunity to ask any last questions. So just take a moment to thank your loved one for coming forward. Know that you can revisit here at any time to see them once more. But for now, I'd like you to stand up from the table and make your way to the door. Take one last look at your loved one as you step through the door and close it behind you. As you come out of the cottage, I want you to make your way back across the bridge. And start to make your way back towards the fisherman. Again, I'd like you to have a look in his basket and see how many more fish he's caught since you were in there. And again, you're welcome to have a conversation with him. Take a moment to thank the fisherman for any information he may have shared with you. And you'll notice he is offering you a net. So I'd like you to take the net with the long pole as you make your way back along the river. And when you reach the part of the river where the beautiful rainbow stones are, I'd like you to use the net to fish the stones back out. We're going to start with the white stone. And I'd like you to place it on the ground beside the river where you took it from. Next is the purple stone. Again, place it on the side of the river, beside the white one. Then we have the blue stone. Again, place it on the side of the river, beside the purple stone. Then we have the green stone. Just like before, we're going to place it on the side of the river, beside the blue stone. Next, it's the yellow stone. And again, we're going to place it on the riverbank, beside the green stone. Next, it's the orange stone. And we're going to place it on the riverbank, beside the yellow stone. And finally, it's the red stone. We're going to place it on the riverbank, beside the orange stone. And I'd like you to place the net down on the ground beside the stones so that the fisherman can come and collect it later. And I'd like you to take a moment to acknowledge what you can hear. Do you hear the flow of the river? Perhaps you hear the gentle breeze. Or perhaps you hear some animals or little children, or even some birds. And we're going to continue back along the path of the river. we're going to continue right back to where we started. I want you to look into the river once more. Can you see the reflection of the sun? Your own personal reflection in the water? Can you see the pebbles and the sand? Maybe even some fish and some plants? I want you to make your way back across the grass away from the river now. Back to where you started. And when you reach the spot, I want you to feel the grass under your feet, the heat of the sun on your cheeks, and the gentle breeze just keeping you at the perfect temperature. I want you to listen once more. What can you hear? And then I want you to look and see what you can see. And I want you to just think about it for a moment. How has what you can see and what you can hear changed since you started the meditation? What is different? I'd like you now just to take a moment to thank this beautiful garden for providing you with the ability to connect with your loved one. And now I would like you to bring your awareness back into the room, slowly and gently, bringing your awareness back to your breathing. Feeling the breath as it travels in and out of your body. We're going to take this opportunity to thank all the archangels in that beautiful rainbow bubble in the center of the room for sending out all the forms of healing and help that they could to those you asked for. We're also going to thank the archangels who held this space for us. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Shamuel. Thank you for holding this space for us. And I ask that anybody listening to this meditation be completely grounded as they travel on with their day. And I ask that they are closed down to spirit, to normal working order. So I'd like you now to take a couple of nice deep breaths. Really feel your spirit reconnect with your physical body. Bring your awareness back to your arms, your chest, your stomach, your legs, your hands, your feet, your throat, your head. And as you take a deep breath now, when you exhale, I would like you to feel your energy travel from the top of your head, all the way down through your physical body, down to the soles of your feet and deep into the earth. If you need to have a little stretch, please feel free to do so. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you are ready, I would like you to open your eyes and return your awareness to the room.